Oh, hello. Hang on, I'm just putting Instagram on live and let's stick. I've got a new phone cover again and it's stickier. It's great. You don't need a tripod, you just stick it to the phone. Right then, let's see who we get on. So I'm just going to have some juice while I'm stirring it with a banana. It's a professional setup. This is a juice from yesterday because I had it yesterday, and because we use a masticating juicer, they keep for good 1 or 2 days in the fridge. So, but I need a banana as well because I've done loads already this morning, and so I've just stirred my juice with a banana. Right, let's have a look. Who are we getting on? Right, shall we start on Instagram? Jane, Franks, you are, let's know, it's the first people to actually comment. So it's Neve, you're gold on Instagram. Let's have a look. Oh, hi, Karen. How are you? I look that night, honestly, Macanarub. But that's how when you just get something in your head, Macanarub. That's how I know you on Instagram, Karen. Macanarub. It's not even right. But I did it early on back in the day and it's just stuck with me. Oh, Macanarub's watching. How are you? You've got a silver medal. Lovely to see you. And Rack232 has got a bronze. Hello, Linda Thomas on Facebook. Gold medal for you. Rachel Tomlinson, silver. And Fiona has got a bronze. Right then, I'm just going to get straight to it this morning. Before you ask, celery, spinach, cucumber, lime, apple, bit of pineapple, all juiced in a blender. Sorry, all juiced in a juicer and then blended with an avocado. So don't ask me in the comments what's in it because I won't be putting it in. Get a pen and rewind it. I'm going to say it again if anybody wants to know. Spinach, celery, cucumber, apple, pineapple, lime. 5 ingredients on all gone through the juice and blended with a avocado. I always put more veg in than fruit. It's just how I do it, or how Simon does it. So good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Please do feel free to share because it's about ownership this morning. Just a reminder, if you change nothing, nothing changes. Do you know what? I could just leave that there, couldn't I? Just let's ponder on that a moment. So don't let it just go or whatever. Let's just say it again. I've forgotten what I've forgotten. I say it all the time as well. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Barbara loves my wall light. It's those nano leaf things. They flicker. That's on full at the moment. Oh, no, it's flickering now. I need... So, honestly, I've literally had a brain fart. What have I just said? I can't even remember what I've just said. Why would you show up for these lives when I cannot even remember what I'm talking about? Can somebody please tell me what I've just said? Will any of you listen? Because I seriously can't remember. Oh my God, I try not to get frustrated now and I forget stuff mid-sentence because I used to get really frustrated and head up and I just accept now that I forget and they don't often come back. You know, it always used to come back. Well, it doesn't anymore. Oh, Janet, do you know what? I'm going to give you a platinum medal. If you change nothing, nothing changes. I couldn't even remember what I said. Thank you, Claire Louise and Shirley. Oh, do you know what? You're all ace, I tell you. Thank you. Thank you, Dell and Debbie. So lovely. So if you change nothing, nothing changes. Let's just sit with that, but not too long because I'll forget. If you change nothing, Nothing changes. Now, I don't really want to talk about the quote so much. I mean, obviously, it's an old quote, isn't it? What I want to talk about, I don't even admit to you that I've forgotten. Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what? This brain fog is real. I don't want to have to start making notes before a Facebook Live because that'd do me head in, because then they're not spontaneous. Right, yes, I've remembered. So it's obvious, isn't it? If you want to lose weight, but you don't make the changes, then it's not going to change. You're going to stay as you are. Like we said last week, when quite a lot of you admitted that you're pissed off because you're in the same exact weight and body shape and fitness level than you were this time last year, and yet you said this was going to be your year, and it hasn't. So that means you haven't made the changes. It's as simple as that. If you want to change a job, if you hate the job that you're in and you really want to change it, but you haven't made the changes, then it's not changed. And it's only ever down to us, which can be a really hard, bitter pill to swallow. It really can. It can be very painful to accept that. But I want to take it to another level. Thank you, Claire. I know, but there's got to be a time, isn't there, where you just and can I just say, excuse the hair, I've literally just got out of the bath. I've done loads this morning, and I've just had a bath and I just leave it, I'm not precious. Don't worry, just lost 2 stone 3 pounds since June. Julie, fab, but it's mindset. Julie Gibson, how wonderful is that? Good on you. So Julie says, I'm brain dead too this morning, don't worry, but she's just lost 2 stone 3 pounds since June, and I feel fab, but it's mindset. Now, you know me, I don't like to focus on the weight, but sometimes it needs acknowledging. 2 stone 3 pounds is bloody epic. And the reason I'm acknowledging that is because Julie Gibson has obviously been making changes. And look what she's ended up with. Over 2 stone weight loss, but her mindset will be massively improved. So it's amazing. Well done, Julie. And I love that. It gives me goosebumps that somebody's made changes, consistent changes. But what often happens, I see this a lot, is people don't make the changes. They don't make the changes because obviously nothing changes, yet then they get pissed off. I don't get it. And I see that a lot. I used to see it when I used to do the diet clubs. It's all right for Janice. It's all right for Janice. She doesn't have to work. I have to work full time and I've got 2 children. Oh, do you know what? It's all right for Janice, and she's got a lot of money as well, so it's easy for her. She can do what she wants. She's lost 2.5 stone in lockdown. I've put 2.5 stone on. I think I've got Janice's weight. So you have been making changes then, Jackie. You've just been making changes that don't serve you, is what I want to tell her. But a lot of people moan and get fed up and look for somebody to blame when nothing's changed. Yet there's the other people changing because, Julie Gibson has lost over 2 stone. She'll have some women who go, bloody hell. You always get a woman who goes, I think you've lost enough now. Oh, you're looking a bit gaunt. Oh, it's aging. It ages you. Does it really? Sharon? Yeah. Well, I'll take looking 5 years older and having lost 3 stone. Thank you very much, because that's a lot better for my heart health and my mindset. So, quite frankly, Sharon, you can do one. Potter pickle, that's interesting. I'm an addiction counsellor. That's interesting. When clients realise that, it's a huge turning point. And do you know what, Potter Pickle? That's a nice Facebook name, isn't it? I think that's most of the stuff I talk about is taking ownership, and it's bloody hard. It's uncomfortable. And that's why most women fail to make the change, because they're not willing to take ownership. They continue saying, I don't have enough time. It's all right for them because, I can't do this because I've got a sore shoulder. I can't do that because I've got shin splints. I can't do this because I've got bad knees. I can't do that because I've got to look after my mother. We've all got shit going on in our lives. Everybody does. I bet Julie Gibson doesn't have a absolute perfect set up, but what Julie's obviously been doing, she doesn't use the excuse of life gets in the way. That old chestnut, my pet hate, life gets in the way like it's some big inconvenience, where people fail to realise that this is their life right now, and you're in your life with nothing changing because I can feel a death stare coming on. And don't take this personally, this is just to everybody, obviously. Well, it's not to nobody, it's whoever wants to listen to it, whoever it needs to be for. Because you there and on Instagram there, because you are not making changes. You are choosing not to make the changes. So then what then gives you the right to be pissed off about it? I don't get it. I totally get when you're depressed and you can't be arsed making the changes. I've been there and done that. I went to bed for 6 months, put on weight, hated myself, but I didn't even hate myself, couldn't be arsed. So I totally get what that feels like, and that's different. But when you don't have depression, or if you're menopausal, if you're my age and you forget things and you've got anxious and you can wake up with horrific anxiety and you feel you're not good enough and you feel shite compared to everybody else, you think everybody else is smashing it and everybody else has got really good friends and you're just Billy No Mates. I get what all that feels like, I do, but you've still got to make the changes. You either use all that as an excuse or you make the change. And that's the choice you have. Claire, really does make weight loss doubly amazing. Let's look at that. Julie Gibson, I've got fibromyalgia, but I still go on. Absolutely brilliant, Julie. Well done. Oh, look at Jane. I can't really listen. Doing a tennis Christmas tournament dressed as a fairy. I'm on a break. I'd love to see a picture of that, Jane. She's amazing, is Jane. So well done. Jane's made changes. I mean, I know she's been in a membership for, it's about over a year, isn't it now, Jane? And she's made huge changes. She's made change. She looks absolutely fabulous. She feels fabulous. But Jane took ownership. She didn't used to make changes, but she's made changes, and the consistent changes. So results happen. It really is as simple as that. Now, just because it's simple doesn't mean to say it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's simple. It is so simple, yet we overcomplicate it. We really do, but it's not necessarily easy. It can be bloody hard making changes. I acknowledge that it can be hard. I really do. Of course I do. It can be hard. It can be hard making changes, but you've got to ask, what do you want more? What do you want more? Do you want to have that how you envisage? Do you want to be able to run faster? Do you want to be able to go out walking regularly? Do you want to lose a bit of weight? Do you want to feel healthy? Do you want to like yourself a bit more? Never mind, love yourself. Or do you just want to stay where you are, feeling like a discarded log in a bag? One of them string bags that you can't get the last log out of. Do you know what? When I give things, I have a friend that I speak to, and I used to speak to her loads. And when I used to feel really rubbish, I'd phone her and I'd just come out with these analogies and she'd put them as hashtags. She says, I can't believe, she says, no, and when I'd say something, it just comes off the top of my head. And it comes off the top of my head, and she'd stop, she'd go, Sally, 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 nowhere in the world will anybody ever have said that. And nowhere in the world, in the future, will anybody ever say that, ever. She goes, you will be the only person who ever says that. And she does it loads with me, because apparently I just come out with these. Well, I know I do. But I make them up. It depends what I'm feeling like. And they just come from nowhere. And I really remember this feeling. It was when I classed to be in my winter, when I'm not feeling, where I wouldn't want a juice. I'd rather have a bowl of Frosties and then a piece of toast. Of course, I get into moody eating moods like that, and they can go on for weeks sometimes, and you just can't be arsed looking at a green juice or going for a run in the morning. And no, I'm saying that I do always still walk. Walking is my saviour, I tell you. But running, anything else, meditation, sod it all, because I can't be arsed. I'm feeling shit and I'm eating crap. And I remember being in one of those periods of time, and I'm sure I'll be there again. But I spend as little time there as possible. But there's no such thing as, well, there is on Instagram, isn't there? Polly Perfect, but they don't show everything. That's the issue we have with social media a lot of the time. And I remember telling her, I said, Shelley, I just feel awful. I said, I just don't want to do anything I feel, because I put a bit of weight on. I felt sluggish. I felt ugly. I just felt crap. And I said, I feel like one of those big, ugly rubber phone cases that only a builder would use. I feel like I'm encased in one of those. That's what I said to her. I feel like I'm encased in one of those big, ugly rubber phone cases that only a builder would use. And she laughed and laughed and laughed. She says, nobody will ever say that. Nobody will ever use that comparison. She goes, but the frightening thing is, she goes, I understand what you mean, and that's what I feel like. Oh, Angela Forrest, I'm taking this all in. I need your push and can't wait to join the January group. Angela, I can't wait. I'm so pleased you joined. I'm sure it was. I saw your name come up. And I cannot wait, because I'll be doing this every day in January. I won't be on Get Over Yourself. It'll be in a private Facebook group, because I just want you to make small changes. Like I hinted at then, yes, I'm doing a running. Yes, I do my little, I do my Qigong and I do my meditation. I might lift a few weights for 10 minutes. I might do a 10-minute HIIT session. I do all those because I want to, but I have periods of time where I don't want to do it, so I don't do it. But the only thing I always do is walk. And that has stopped me falling into an abyss on many occasions. So if I have a shit period of eating, which of course will come again, where I love not being all or nothing. I love it. Like at the moment, I'm not eating any crap in the week and I'm loving it. And then at the weekend, I can have what I want, but I don't go mad, and I love that. It's just a bit of old fashioned discipline. It works a treat for me. I love it. So that's what I'm doing. There's no wagon. There isn't a wagon. I mean, I'll be talking about all these things, all about the diet industry, talking about the wagon mentality, talking about and I'll do a whole comedy sketch about the Weight Watchers thing. You've seen it before. You'll get the water talk, everything. I can't wait to talk about it all. But what I want you to be doing in January, the 20-minute turnaround, so 20-minute triumph, because I want you to feel good about yourself. And I got a private message. And they're really hard to respond to, these, because I do feel people often just want, I get that people get stuck. Please help me. But people, you've got to help yourself first. I can't just help you. You've got to help yourself first. That's where they're showing up to these free lives. You don't, I won't be here in January, but I'm here now.
Day 16. Hope you're
hang on, my yoga things come on
our backs.
Yeah, on your backs. Hang on, where have you gone? Let me just quit that. Come on, Q. There you go, you're back. You'd never gone anywhere, according to you, but I couldn't see you. But I know what it's... Cheers. Thanks. Oh, go on then.
All right, super.
Wonderful. All right, lovely. Just bear with. You're live on Facebook at the moment.
Sorry?
You're live on Facebook.
That's 17, sorry.
Oh, is it? No worries. No worries. So I've got a big baggie. Live on Facebook, postman. Can you hear Luther barking at them? So I've forgotten what I was saying. So yes, you just you've got to help yourself. You've got to help yourself first. I'm not going to do it all for you, and I won't do it all for you in January. There's no way I'll do it all for you. I'm not going to spoon feed anybody, because that doesn't create lasting change. I bet Julie Gibson hasn't been spoon fed by somebody. She's decided to make a change, do small, consistent changes, and that's what happens. And it's the walking and water, third one today. It's the walking and water that creates the biggest catalyst. When you start doing that every day, you will be amazed at what you then go on to do. It's just incredible. So please, there's no rush though to join in January. You might want to wait for payday. And that is absolutely fine. I'm not going to be sat and go, you've got till tonight. I will do after Christmas, because you've got until the 31st of December. Let me just quickly, I forgot to put the link on. I never do, I always forget. /TTMT, the 20-minute triumph. And that's how you can join up. It's 31 quid. So I suggest you do it before you spend it all on other people, before you buy your sister that nightie she doesn't really want. Oh, look at Jane. Love you. Got a whoosh from the tribe Zoom last night. So back to basics today. I've been in my winter for months and months. Had a juice, got my water at my desk and got a list of tasks to get done today, which includes a walk in the shit weather. Jane, when you've done it, can you promise? I want you to post in the tribe. So for those who don't know, tribe is my private membership. It'll be opening in April, unless you do the 20-minute triumph, and then we'll open it for those people if they want to come in. Jane, can you post in the tribe, please, the picture of you in the shit weather having a walk and saying, because so many people feel like that. I know they do. And that's Jane taking ownership. So Jane made the effort last night to come. We have a Zoom meet up the first Tuesday of every month in my membership at 7:00. And it's a ball ache time for a lot of people. It's a ball ache time for me, if I'm honest. I think it's the last thing you feel like doing sometimes. You've been doing all day and then talking, but I love it. I always love it. And Jane could have easily not come. She could have sacked it off and thought, oh, do you know what? I'm too tired. Or do you know what? I'm going to watch I'm a Celebrity from last night. Or do you know what? Oh, fuck it. I'm going to just drink a bottle of wine and wrap the presents that are piling up. Or do you know what? I'm just going to go to bed. She could have done all those things, but she made the effort to spend an hour of a time engaging with other people from the tribe community. And because of that, she got inspired by the other people and it gave her such a whoosh. So because she feels chuffed, I'm going to say it's like a furnace that starts to burn because she feels chuffed. What's she done this morning? I'm going to have to put it on. What's she done? So back to basics today. She's had a juice, snap. She's got a water at a desk, snap. And she's got a list of tasks to get done today, which includes a shit walk in the weather. A walk in the shit weather, I should say. A walk will be brilliant. Can't wait. You will go to bed tonight, Jane, feeling like a different person than you did 2 nights ago. I absolutely guarantee it. And that is when you start to climb out of the hellhole you've let yourself fall into. Don't judge yourself because we all do it. And it's back to basics. And so thing is, Jane will feel amazing tonight, but she's not lost a stone in weight. She's not made massive changes. She's not gone and done a law degree. She's not gone and, run a marathon. She's not gone and, starved herself or given up sugar for a whole year. It's just 24 hours of her making the decision, her making the effort to come to the call last night, being inspired, and then now she's making the effort of her own free will. And that's how it works. And that's what I want to do with you lot in January. I want to get as many people as possible, I tell you, and just get on their tits with the amount of inspiration I'm going to give them. Sorry, I don't mean to sound crass there, but I do. I just want to do it. And I might get on your nerves. I might not be for you. Go and, everybody does stuff in January anyway. Go and have a Sergeant Major trainer. Go and have a Polly Perfect. If I'm not your style, because I might, some people have come on to this Get Over Yourself. And I've had people in the comments say, what a gobshite she is. Fine, love. Off you to jog and find somebody else who will go, oh, hello, now then, we are going to do a 20-minute workout. So just do what you can. If it gets a bit tough, don't do it. And yes, have a little bit of what you fancy. But if you're going to have chocolate, make sure it's 8% dark chocolate and just have a square. Fuck off, Petulia. That doesn't inspire me. Doesn't inspire me one bit. One bit. I want to know that the person I'm using feels shit sometimes. Sometimes face plants a whole thing of Lindor balls. Sometimes can't be arsed. Sometimes might press the snooze button 4 times, although that happens so rarely, it's ridiculous. But I can do a damn good talk about it. So to make sure it doesn't happen for you, I'll be doing plenty of that in January, let me tell you as well. Oh, bless you, Claire. No matter how fed up, miserable and stuck in a miserable rut am, you never failed to make me smile and laugh. Claire, that is such a nice thing to say. Thank you. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Yvonne, lovely Yvonne, fell off the wagon with Get Over Yourself videos. Daft, really, because they really helped me through lockdown and got myself in a rut. But now I've decided I'm going to get back on the Get Over Yourself bus, even if just to watch on catch up. Yvonne, That's making change right there. Nothing's happened yet, but Yvonne has turned up to this. She'll have got a notification. She's gone on, oh, Sally's on. Let's see what she's saying. She's realised that she's missed it and she's going to do something about it. So already, Yvonne, just tell me in the comments, are you feeling better already with the decision? You might go, no, Sally, I'm feeling shite. Just be honest though. Are you feeling better already, Yvonne, that you've made the decision? And I tell you, on this Get Over Yourself page, it's all free. You can go onto media, literally, you can go onto media and all the videos come up, all the Talking Heads videos. You know, you can tell looking at them, and also put a description in. There's all the Talking Head videos, and then you can access all the free fitness that we did in lockdown. It's all there. You just, if me and Sam, you know, we're going to do a workout, it's all free. So if for some reason you can't afford the 31 quid for January and you don't want to access that, there's loads of free stuff if you like my style of teaching. If not, find somebody else. Just find something. So Yvonne has made the decision. Nikki Dudley, I can't wait to do it. I've joined, can't wait. Starting now though, little changes every day. A lot of people are doing that, Nikki. Since people have joined the 20-minute triumph in January, so many people are saying, I've already started drinking more water, and I'm starting going out walking, because that's all I want you to do. Drink 2 litres of water a day, build up to it fairly quickly, and I'll be going through all the tips and tricks on how to drink water. Here's one for you. There, tip number 1 done. So I know how amazing I'll feel tonight, Sally. It's magic. It is, Jane. But Jane, I totally get it. Like Jane, who's been feeling shit for months. Isn't it odd how just one thing can happen, like you going to that Zoom call last night and you just, something flips inside you. But when you know it's magic and now you're going to feel amazing tonight, you question, why the hell have I allowed myself to spend months in the winter feeling, of feeling shit, of eating crap food, of not exercising? How does a woman's body and brain work? Let's not question it. Do you know what? If there was an answer for that, do you not think there would be bazillionaires? Bazillionaires, they would, honestly, it's not even a word. If somebody could say, right, this is exactly what you do. Because I still go into the winter where I eat shit. Of course I do. And this is my job, you know, but I can only ever be honest with you. But what I want to do is for you to spend as little time there as possible. In fact, on the success path that I have in the membership, at the end of it, it's like the Grim Reaper coming in. I go, you might be feeling brilliant now. I go, but don't worry, it won't last. I do. It won't last, because it doesn't last. Literally, you might ladder your new tights and that could be enough to send you over the edge back into a shit funnel. But what my job, I feel, is my purpose in life is to stop you feeling that for as long, or to prevent you from going down, because I want you to do what Jane's doing. She's made a list. She's thinking, right, I'm doing it. Jane's not going, right, that's it, I'm starting a diet. Right, that's it, I'm going to Weight Watchers. You know, torturing yourself with quark and cottage cheese that you don't like, unless you get the pineapple version. That's tolerable. You know, that's what I used to do. I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing it again. I tell you, I love ice cream. I'm going to damn well eat it. So let's have a look. Claire Louise, I'm joining. No idea I've not joined sooner. Oh, look at this. Do you know what? And Claire Louise is going to feel, I just love it. I love doing these lives. I love it, honestly, because this is what I love. It's not the fact that you join. That's a massive, absolutely ace thing. But what I love about this post, no idea why I've not joined soon. It's my health has been terrible for so long, says Claire. I constantly make excuses. Ownership right there. Well done, Claire. Today, I'm going to get out for a walk, thanks to listening to you. Not done any exercise in months. I've got goosebumps at that, Claire. Now, can you do me a favour? Claire Louise Butler. Come on, everybody give us some love arts. Everybody give her a clap. Come on. Who else is going to join Claire and take some action today? Get out for a walk, I tell you. I mean, if you join the January thing, you've no choice. I'm going to be on at you all the time. There's an accountability post in the private Facebook group every day where I want you to put how many steps you've done without judgment, and if you've drunk your water. I'm going to be doing a live every day on that. So who's going to join Claire Louise and get out for a walk today who wasn't going to walk? And it's Claire Louise, it's Jane. She's doing a walk in the shit weather, probably in a lunch hour. Look at that. Frozen Rose, Shelley, lovely. You're going to do it. Look at that. Frozen Rose says, what you have taught me is my power. So even in my winter, I know my power. Oh, do you know what? That fills me with joy. That I just want to call you Shelley. Frozen Rose. It really does. It's amazing. So Claire Louise, there's 2 really important things in that post she's posted. My health has been terrible for so long. I constantly make excuses. That is ownership right there. So many people do not take ownership. They'll just blame, blame, blame. You cannot create change until you first create awareness. And you cannot create awareness until you take ownership and own your own bullshit excuses. Now, I'm not saying having bad health, well, it's a reason, you know, but it's something that people do play on. They do, you know. When I used to do retreats, somebody come with a bad shoulder and they've not exercised for 5 years, and then they go away from one of my retreats thinking, oh my God, I can't believe how much I've done. It becomes habitual. So, rack 2372, quick 20-minute dog walk for lunch. That's all we need, a 20-minute dog walk. So, oh, lovely, Tyler. Thanks for sharing from New Zealand. Lovely. Oh, Angela Forrester's still got my lockdown videos and she's going to start them again. Angela, brilliant. You'll be smashing it by January on the 20-minute triumph. And that's the beauty. Start now. And then on the 20-minute triumph, you can all go up to another level. It's brilliant. So let's have a look. Lynn, great question. Lynn said on the 20-minute triumph, can I catch up if I don't catch you live, Sally? Plan on sign up. Thank you for your motivation. You're more than welcome, Lynn. Absolutely. We will have more people watching on, you know, like you can watch these videos on catch up. It's exactly the same. It's going to be the 20-minute triumph private Facebook group. So, so I'll be live every morning. I'm doing 5 lives at 9:30, roughly. I'm going to do 2 lives on a Wednesday and Thursday at 6:30 in the morning to really encourage people to get up earlier. Just, you know, just for a bit of a laugh. You don't have to, it's up to you. But of course, you can watch them anytime that suits you. You don't have to watch them if you don't want, you know, you can just report on the accountability post, depending how you are for time. But it is the best value, lowest cost, simplest program I have ever done. Bar none, it really is. It's £31 for 31 days of live, me getting on your nerves. So I just can't wait. I cannot wait. So many people are doing it. Teresa, I'm going for a walk. I find it difficult since being ill with COVID. Today I'm going to do it. Instead of bullshitting, I own my body and need to do my best. Look at this, another one, Teresa. So all these people, I want you to come back when you've done your walk, and I want you to write on this Get Over Yourself post that you've done it. Tag me in it, Sally Wilkinson, I've done it. And I want to come and give you a thumbs up. So tag me that you've done your walk. So Teresa, if you've been ill with COVID, I was dreadful with COVID in January. It was awful. It knocked me sideways. Just take it slowly. Just take it slowly. Just walk. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Don't count steps. It's the act of you telling yourself, Teresa. It's not the calories. It's not the fat burn. It's none of that. It is the act of you telling yourself and acknowledging, Therese, that you are bloody well worth it, that you deserve 20 minutes of your time, that you deserve to have a healthier body and you actually wants to do something. And it's you acknowledging that and then taking the action to put it into practice. And you'll notice we very rarely talk about weight loss, bloody calories, macros, pacros, all that. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. The whole 20-minute triumph, believe it or not, in January, the whole 31 days is nothing to do with walking and water. Of course it is. They're just the tools I'm going to be using. What it is about you acknowledging yourself, spending 20 minutes a day on yourself, going to bed like Jane is going to go to bed tonight feeling chuffed with herself just because she's written a list and she's got a water on her desk and she's going out for a 20-minute walk in lunchtime in the shit weather. she will go to bed chuffed tonight. So when she wakes up the next morning, we've all know that feeling, don't we? When we wake up in the morning and go, oh, I can't be arsed. Oh, I was going to eat well today, but fuck it, I can't be arsed. I sod it, I'm not doing. I'm just going to eat shit. I'm going to have toasted bread. I hate it. Got so much to do. I'm tired. My back's aching. I look shit. My hair's crap. Oh, I can't be bothered. There's nothing worse. Jane's not going to do that tomorrow. Teresa won't do that tomorrow. She'll wake up a little bit more chuffed with herself. So then what happens? You repeat the process. Can you imagine doing that for 31 days? Oh, honestly, I do it every day. I do it every day. Look at my green banana. It's a stirrer. So, right, I'm going to get off. 35 minutes. I'm in another group at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, doing a quick chat. Oh, Fiona from Australia, 9:30 p.m. Lovely. Oh, Angela's broken a little toe. You're doing well. So, Emily, look at this. Look at this. One more. I'm going to just share this one. First walk in months yesterday. Felt great, but struggling again today. After watching this, I'm heading out for a wet walk. I know I'll feel great. Why is it so blooming hard? Emily, can you make me a promise now? Can that be the last time, the very last time in your life, well, certainly this year until the end of January, can you promise me it will be the last time you tell yourself that it's hard? Stop telling yourself that story. I do it. I fall into that. I did it with my not drinking and stuff. Sometimes I really miss it. I'm thinking, why do I keep telling myself that? You know, I wake up in the morning, I'm tired. I do it a lot. I fall into it. So you notice it. You will find yourself doing it, Emily, because it's habitual. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. And you'll tell it. Everybody will listen. You'll tell them it's hard. It's what we do as human nature. So promise me you will try to stop saying it. And if you say it, notice, oh, there, I've said it. It's hard. Think, do you know what? I'm going to do a walk because my body deserves it. My body is born to move. These amazing bodies that we've been gifted from birth that work are born to move. So why do we sit in a chair at a computer all day? So get out and walk for 20 minutes. So you will love it. Just start doing it, Emily. Start doing it. And as you're doing it, go, this is wonderful. This feels really good. This, even if the rain's pouring down on you. All right. Catch you later, Jane. Enjoy your walk. So Claire, let's have a look. Fiona's already done a walk. Right. I'm off. What you've taught me is, let's have a look. Any mornings. All right, then. So, Diane. Hello, Diane, on Instagram. Lovely to see you. Diane, I can't wait for January. I tell you, it's, you know, Diane's done, I think, all my programs. She has, and she's in the membership. She's been on loads of retreats. She's just, and you know what, she's in the 70s. Apps, don't be telling me, oh, I'm too old for that. Don't be telling me. I tell you, Diane's superwoman. And Diane, out of all the programs I've done, I think this is the one I'm most excited about because it's for a month. I'm going to spend a whole month with people in a private Facebook group doing this, getting a big team. We are also going to get, you can lurk if you want, but get to know one another. But it's the simplest, you know, but it doesn't mean to say it's going to be easy. Walking in water for 31 days. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So, yes, and Danny's doing it. All right, then, have a wonderful day. If you find it useful, please do share. I'm going to have a banana, have a wee, and I might go and dry my hair and look, you know, a bit different. Look at that. Look at that. I've just given you another free demonstration on how to drink more water. I tell you, I should be charging for that. That sounds ridiculous because that's how easy it is. Just fill a bottle and put it down your mouth. All right, then. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I probably won't see you tomorrow because I do a live fitness in the membership. So I might see you Friday. Although I'm going to get my hair cut on Friday, but I think just a light trim. Oh, lovely. Bless you, Diane. You know, you'll feel like Superwoman. All right, then. Lots of love. Have the most fabulous day. Thanks, Vicky. Thanks for joining. And I will see you. So let's say bye to Instagram. So remember, I'm just going to finish. If you change nothing, nothing changes. Have some of that. Oh, how do I do it? How do I end? I'm going to say it one more time on Facebook. Oh, one more time on Facebook. Are you ready? If you change nothing, nothing changes. That's one.